Okay, so today's video is super important, like especially for like if you're from B.Pharm, M.Pharm, then Pharm.D, BDS, MBBS, then BSc, MSc, then uh, Life Science, or even like from B.Tech or M.Tech. Okay, and like this is career guidance video, and like we are going to talk about real stuff, like which career path you should avoid or you should choose. Okay, then where is the real money and growth is, then how to actually build a career that pays you well and gives you peace of mind, right? That's the only thing we need in life, right? That is peace of mind. Okay, so just a minute, so uh like whether you are still studying or just graduated, like this video can save your like years of trials and error. Okay, like let's start with that. Like nobody tells you upfront. Okay, nobody tells you straight, right? Like what to avoid if you want a good career and salary. Like some jobs, okay, look at first like these are good jobs, okay, but after that they trap you. Okay, so don't go in that department. So what is that departments? Like jobs like medical coding, quality control, then claims processing, production role, then US staffing and medical representative role. Okay, like why not these role? See, these role are like easy to get, okay, yes, but they offer low salaries, no learning and very slow growth. And like I'll explain in like what, like I'll explain in why in just a second. Just a minute, okay. So see, like because these jobs like either have a low pay or extremely repetitive or have like no real career path ahead. Okay, medical coding for example, like it pays you around 18 to 20K for 2 to 3 years. Okay, then you are stuck. Like you can't do anything. You will become a like team leader, and your raise will be increased by 2000. Okay, then after that QC and production, you are doing you will do like night shift, day shift. Okay, then there is a tough environments, then control room, humidity, heat, right? And the salary growth is very slow, right? Then after that US staffing, then BPO roles, then there are lots of roles. Okay, and you will be treated like a number, not a skill graduate, and that's not what I want. Okay, so that's why I'm making this video. Okay, like see, these role may feel like a start. Okay, but ask yourself like, will it be like help me to grow in 2 to 3 years? Like will I be earning 8 to 10 LPA in 5 years? Will I be doing something like something strategic or just repeating the task, right? If the answer is no, then don't waste your degree and time, right? Now, like we'll talk about like where you should go. Okay, now we covered the first point, that is where not to go, right? Now, where you should go. Okay, so like how should I put this? See, now there are lots of careers opportunities, okay, where like your degree actually pays off and you get a respect, you get a work from home, sometimes you get a desk job, you get good salary than a production QA/QC roles, right? So that makes sense now, and everyone needs easy life, right? So what people do now, they go into clinical research, and you should also target clinical research, then pharmacovigilance, then medical writing, regulatory affairs, quality assurance, R&D, then medical affairs, then MSL, that is medical science liaison, then clinical SAS programming, then CDM, that is clinical data management, sorry, then market access, then health economics, outcomes research, okay, then real world evidence, then data science. And in data science now you can go either in IT as well, and you can go in a healthcare as well. Okay, lots of CRO hire data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, research engineer, AI ML engineer. There are lots of roles. Okay, and right now data science is a high paying field. Okay, I'll tell you about that. Okay, just wait a minute. Now, like why we should choose these departments? Okay, see, because you will get this job, right? Then you will get hybrid work, you will get work from home as well. You will learn high, like you will get high learning, then you will get high growth. Then your starting salary will be much better than that role, right? And let's be honest, like we all love comfort, right? Like I work from home, I eat like I eat what my mom cooks, and still work in tech, right? And life is peaceful, salary is good, and I'm growing. And you should aim for the same as well, right? So that is the main point here, like, and at the end of money matters, so you should always focus on money, right? So that's the thing. Then third point, what was the third point? Just a minute. Okay. So the third point is start with a high salary, or like stay low forever. Okay. So what does that mean? See, if you start with a low salary, na, you will die with a low salary. Okay. Like let's say you're starting with a 2 to 3 LPA package. Okay. And most of company will give you that only, right? And like after a year, na, when you switch a job, you will get 20 to 30% hike. So that will be around 3.9 to 4 LPA, right? So just think about it, like if you start with the 8 to 10 lpm, so your hike will go like 13 to 14 lpm na, when you switch after 1 year, right? So you should focus on that career, right? Then like, see, I have seen this myself as well. Like I'm a data scientist today, okay, and I can't reveal my CTC, like my package, but lots of my seniors are in a regulatory affairs, then pharmacovigilance, medical writing at sponsor companies, and they are earning so low, like they are earning just 14 to 18 LPA with 13 to 15 years of experience. So that doesn't make any sense, na, right? So that's the thing, okay. So you should never start with a low salary, always start with a high salary, okay. And if you're not getting, start minimum with a 4 LPA, okay. Then after that, company matters more than a role, okay. So how should I put this? Like, see, same job, same department, okay, but the company you choose now can change your entire career and salary, okay. Let's say like you want to go into like CDM, that is clinical data management, okay. Now what you will do, where is that, just a minute. So for example, now like at IQVIA, you are going into CDM, so your starting package will be around 2.8 to 3 LP, okay. But in same scenario, na, if you go as a fresher in Johnson and Johnson, your salary package will be 9 to 13 LP, okay, 9 to 13 LP. Now like you will ask me why, like why is this and how is that even possible, right? So like, see, these companies are sponsor companies, okay, like Lilly, Johnson and Johnson, Novartis, GSK, AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Biocon, Thermo Fisher, okay. So those who did clinical research, like those who did clinical research study, they know what is sponsor, what is CRO, right? Like I'll not go in deeper in that, so sorry for that, okay. So these are sponsor companies, okay. So like they run trials themselves, right, end to end. They will do end to end trials, okay. Then they hire selectively, okay, only best talent, right? And they pay more. Why? Because they are not hiring a lot people, right? Like for example in IQVIA, then Fortrea, they hire hundreds of peoples, right? When vacancies come, people are applying there, right? So like they are hiring for projects, okay. So like they will hire 100 200 people, okay. Recently Fortrea hired 200 plus people, right? So it's called service based CRO, okay. So sponsor and service based CRO is a different thing, and you need to understand that, okay. So what service based CROs do? See, like they do outsource work, okay, of sponsor company, okay, and they hire in a bulk. So if they are hiring in the bulk, they will they will do cost cutting now. right? That is their that is their priority, right? So that's why you should not go in service based CRO. Okay. Try to find a job in Lilly, Johnson and Johnson, Novartis, because they will pay you more actually. Okay. You should make connections with some people who are manager, who is director, who is HR there, right? Or some senior position, like, how should I put this? So some senior positions employees, right? So you will get reference, and there are high chances that you will get selected. Okay. Now in service based company now, like, you will do a repetitive work. Okay. Like for example, you are in a pharmacovigilance or clinical data management. Sorry, clinical data management. What you will do? You will do just triage or just QC or etc. thing, any other thing. Okay. But when you work in a sponsor company, so you will do more work. Okay. You will learn everything. You will do end to end clinical trials, right? And where is more responsibility, there will be high salary. Okay. So see, here is written. Okay. Like sponsor companies, like direct pharma companies conducting trials and PV in house. Okay. That is Eli Lilly, Novartis, Johnson and Johnson, GSK, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Roche, Sanofi, Merck, and Boehringer. There are lots of companies. Okay. Then these are global CROs. That is LabCorp, Charles Lever, then MedPace, then PRA Health Science, KCR, Worldwide Clinical Trials. Then there will be mid-level CROs, that is Vida, then Lambda, Cyro, Clinics, Vimta, Clianta, Semler Research. Okay. Then the last one is service base. Okay. Now IQVIA is service base, Fortress is service base. Okay. Parex is also service base. So that's why they are paying very low, like 3 LPA, 4 LPA, that's it. But when you focus on these companies, that is just a minute. Like Eli Lilly, Novartis, these companies, okay, you will get more salary. So you should like remember that. Okay. Then I already like discussed that, I guess. Like sponsor companies do core drug development and they directly manage clinical trials. Okay. And they hire selectively, but they pay more. Okay. And service based firms like IQVIA, they handle outsource work at scale. Okay. So they are hire in bulk and pay less. Okay. So I given that example. See, more ownership equals to more salary. A repetitive support task, you will get low salary, right? So you should focus on uh, high salary companies. Okay. So like next time na, like, don't just ask which job role is best. Okay. Ask yourself like which company is offering it. Okay. Because in today's market na, company is more important than role. Okay. Especially when it comes to pay and growth and like respect in the industry, right? So you should always ask yourself which company is offering more. Okay. What job role is best, it's not your questions. Okay. Now I guess there is a one more point left. So what you, okay, company matters more. It's done, I guess. So what you actually do in this jobs role. Okay. Now, for example, I'll tell you like in simple way. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. For example, CRA. Okay. So like CRA, they visit trials, like they visit trial sites. Okay. They monitor protocols, like they will ensure that whether it's like whether there is a protocol deviation or not. Okay. And they will ensure like ethical standards. Okay. Then after that, CDM. So like in CDM na, like we clean and manage trial data for final analysis. Okay. Then in PV, like in PV we do review and report of adverse events, and we like to protect public health, right? So that's why we do pharmacovigilance. Okay. Then in medical writing we do like we write protocols, okay. Then we write clinical study reports, then safety summaries, okay. Then in regulatory affairs, just a minute here, uh, regulatory affairs, okay. I'm just taking here for some minute. Okay, so like in regulatory affairs, like we prepare and submit documents to FDA, DCGI, then EMA. There are lots of regulatory bodies. Okay, then in SAS and R programming, we analyze trial data. Okay, statistically. Okay, for FDA submission, then like DCGI, DCGI submissions. Okay, then in medical affairs and MSL, that is medical science liaison, we do scientific liaison between company and doctors. Okay, it's not a sales role. Okay, it's just science role. Then after that, HEOR you don't know HEOR or RWE, that is real world evidence. Like we analyze real world treatments for outcomes. Okay, that is called market access. Then last one, data science. Okay, so in data science, we use AI ML like to find the patterns in clinical and medical data. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, in my job profile. Okay, or now just a minute. So these are my personal favorite role. Okay, like I think you should go in that. Okay, that is CRA, government CRC, CDM, HEOR, RWE. Why I written government CRC? Because see, normal CRC role, that is like if you work in a local SMO or CRO, na, you will never get a good package. Okay, they will they will pay you 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 only. Okay, but if you work in government CRC like TMC or Jimper, or there are lots of government hospitals. Okay, they will pay you more, like 32,000, 45,000 as a fresher as well. Okay, so you should focus on government CRC if you want to go in clinical research. Then CRA, I already told you. CDM also I told you. Then HEOR, RW, data science, then medical writing, pharmacovigilance, medical affairs, MSL. Medical affairs and MSL, they are high paying roles. Okay, like Pharm.D, MBBS, MD people gets like 10 to 15 LPA as a fresher. Okay, then regulatory affairs, SAS programmer, then R programmer, Rev programmer. Then there is one more department, that is computational drug discovery. Okay, yesterday or like day before yesterday, I guess I posted about Navin Saxena Technology Research Institute. I guess I posted computational drug discovery vacancy. Okay, so for that position, they was hiring fresher and they was giving 5.5 LPA package. Okay, for that computational drug discovery role. Okay, then you can go in product management as well. Then you can become a consultant. Okay, there are lots of consultant role. We'll discuss about that later. Okay, so these are my personal favorite roles. Okay, now as a B.Pharm, M.Pharm, Pharm.D, you should focus on these roles. If you are from microbiotech bioinformatics, you should focus on these roles. Like you can get into clinical research as well, regulatory affairs, medical writing, R&D, QA, then pharmacovigilance, bioinformatics, then research labs, then clinical data management, data science. Okay. Then after that, MSc, BSc chemistry people. Okay. There are lots of chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry people are there. Okay, in our group. So they think like, should I apply for clinical research or not? Okay, so I'll tell you like, don't apply for that role because it's not suitable for you. Okay, because you did you did graduation from chemistry na, so how they will prefer you? They will give priority to these people na, MSc, BSc microbiotech bioinformatics, B.Pharm, M.Pharm, Pharm.D, right? And there are abundant of people are there, so why they will prefer you? And if they prefer you, like if they give priority to you, they will not pay you that much. Okay, so you should focus only on R&D, regulatory affairs, ADL, R&D, then QA, then documentation process. Okay, then there is a MSc, BSc, that is general zoology, botany, life science, and etc. people. They can also going PV, CDM, clinical research, medical writing. Okay. Then there is a PPIC role, then data science as well. Okay. Then MBBS people. Okay. So like if you're from MBBS MD background, like you're not stuck in, you should not stuck in hospital rounds forever. Okay. Why? Because see, you can go in medical affairs, you can go in medical monitor as well, then you can go into a PV reviewer role as well, then you can go into regulatory strategy, HEOR, RW. That role are also suitable for you and you should go in that. Okay. So medical affairs means you will talk to doctors, suppose like you will support products scientifically. Okay. Then in medical monitor, like you will oversee the trial. Okay. Then in pharmacovigilance reviewer, like you will analyze safety risk. Then regulatory, like uh, in regulatory, like you will guide data submission for approvals. Okay. Then in HEOR and RWE, like you will analyze treatment outcomes. Then that's it, I guess. Then there is a global trial management. So in that you will manage international trials, like uh, those trials who's like conducting in the outside of India. Okay. And you will get hefty amount of salary for that. Okay, so these are scientific in high responsibility and high pay roles, and these are like no sales, just clinical logic and communication rules. Okay. Then BDS MDS, that is dentistry. You can always go into medical writing, clinical research, PV, medical affairs, regulatory affairs as well in labeling product and product information. Okay. Then like remove this. Don't go in medical coding. Sorry for that. You can go into health info economics, that is HEOR, and patient safety. Okay. Alcon is always hiring for BDS people for patient safety roles. Okay. Then B.Tech and M.Tech. So these people thought like they are not getting jobs, but they are not like upgrading themselves. Okay. They can go like in so much field. Okay. They can go into R&D, they can go into regulatory affairs, they can go into production as well because they will get high salary for that. Then they can go into a clinical SAS CDM, then they can go into data science, then they can go into IT as well. Then Veeva data management. Okay. Then Inform, then bioinformatics, then automation and engineering in pharma plants. You can go in that, you can go in that as well. Okay. So that's the thing here. Now, okay, so in clinical research, there are these roles. Okay, site management, trial monitoring, eTMF management, clinical study assurance, clinical supply chain, clinical operations, clinical research coordinator. Okay, then in pharmacovigilance, there are lots of departments like case processing, narrative writing, medical review, then risk management, aggregate reporting, literature screening, PVQA compliance, PV operations, labeling safety support. Okay. So these are the departments, and for each department, they need people. Okay. Then after that, in CDM, there are lots of department, that is like data validation, query management, database design, like that is EDC build. Okay, EDC programmer. Then medical coding in CDM. Okay, that's a different thing. Okay, normal medical coding is a different thing. Then data reconciliation, data cleaning, database log freeze, then CDM programming, that is SAS and SQL, then CDM QC audit. Okay. Then in data science, see, in data science you can go in healthcare, that is biostatistic, then RWE, HEOR, then predictive modeling, machine learning. Right now I am in this field, like machine learning, then data engineering and predictive modeling. Okay. Then after that, regulatory affairs. In regulatory affairs, there are also various type of department, that is dossier preparation, then post approval changes, then CMC, regulatory intelligence, that is RI, then labeling, then clinical trial approvals, then medical devices as well, then regulatory operations as well. Okay, so just remember this thing, that if you start with a low salary, you will die with a low salary. Okay. uh then is there anything I need to tell you? I told you this, right? Tier 1, tier 2. Okay, so like I think you should seriously focus on data science. And why? Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, see, these roles are also good. Okay, but no one is focusing right now on the data science. Okay, because people think like data science is a IT field. That's why they are not learning that thing. Okay, and that's why there is a no competition and there is a high salary. Okay, like, see, like, because this is the era of AI and data is everything. Okay, here. And the best part, like, your degree doesn't matter much here. Okay, your skills matter, your projects matter here. Okay, and I'm not even kidding. Like, in my company now, two freshers got hired, right? Like, recently, 15 days ago. One got 8 LP package and another one got 12.5 LP package. Okay, and guess what? Like, one was B.Pharm and second was MSc microbiology student. Okay, and they did learn AIMN, NLP. Then there are lots of skills. I'll tell you that. Okay, so like, yes, you can get into pharma, data science, or even IT with the right skills. Your degree doesn't matter here. Okay, so for example, what skills you need? So, like, see, there will be Python first, then SQL, Power BI, then AIML, then stats, then SAS and R. It's a bonus. Okay, like, if you learn this, you will easily get a job. R programming is like, people use, I also use that. Okay, and like, now what should I tell you? See, like I have even made complete syllabus, and like, yes, like, I'm starting a free live lectures on this soon, like on data science. And like, if anyone is interested, just comment below or DM me. Like, I'm not taking in money, and there is a no formality. Okay, so guys, like, if you watch till here, like, you know which field to avoid and where to go, and like how to choose a, just a minute, like how to choose a right field. Okay, now tell me in comment, like, do you want a video like how to get a job in MNC with high salary as a fresher, or like you want a video on specific departments like PV, medical writing, CDM or CRA, or even better, like, want job hacks and tricks to like crack your first big offer? Like, drop your answers in the comment, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe with this video. Okay, please share with some freshers people. Okay, those who are not getting jobs, so if they see that, they will surely get some so much information, I guess. I don't know, like, whether this is like what I told is do like, do you get it or not? But please share this if you want to. Okay, see you in the next one. Until then, like, study smart and aim high, brother. Okay, and sister as well. So, bye.